Hey guys, Cleanblade here, bringing another Pokemon TCG Online deck profile today, and we're going to be looking into Donphan with Spinning Turn that does 40 damage, and you switch your Pokemon, your active Donphan with one of your bench Pokemon, and it has the attack Wreck, which is 80 plus 60 more damage if there's a Stadium card in play. Then you discard the Stadium, so it's a really good card, and yeah, there's really not much to explain on it. It's pretty straightforward. So let's just jump straight into the deck profile. We are running 3 Halucha just because it's good against Toad, basically. Plus it's free retreat, so that's nice. So 3 Halucha it is. Then we are running 4 Phanpy. We just needed to evolve into Donphan. The attacks really aren't great on it, but it does have 80 HP, which is really nice. So 4 Phanpy. And then we're running 4 Donphan, of course. Spinning Turn will be our main attack. We will usually wreck when we have like Game or something like that, because you can do up to 200 damage easily with wreck, so there is that. Then we are running 1 Jirachi EX. You don't have to run the Jirachi. The deck's really fast without Jirachi, so I just prefer it. Sometimes Jirachi can come in really clutch, but it is also a liability on your bench, so do remember that. You are also running 3 Acrobikes, just because Acrobikes, this speeds up the deck, and this is kind of a turbo Donphan deck, so yeah. Then we're running 4 Bicycle. Pretty standard drawing until you have 4 cards in your hand. Who doesn't like drawing that many cards? Then we're running 1 Repeat Ball, just for Phanpy, basically. Only reason. Then we're running 4 Robo Subs. This way we can attack with Spinning Turn Donphan, and then go back into a Robo Sub, not lose a prize or anything like that, so Robo Sub's really good in this deck. Then we're running 4 Ultra Balls just to search. Sometimes we need a Halucha, sometimes we need a Donphan, so why not search for them? You know, that's really good. Then we're running 4 VS Seekers. We are kind of running a heavy supporter lineup, so this deck can be Toad. It's just not as likely, just because we are running the bicycles and stuff like that in the deck, so be prepared for that. And then we are also running 2 Chorus in this deck. We do fill up our bench pretty much all the time because of Robo Subs and Haluchas and Donphans and stuff like that. So our bench stays full all the time. So Chorus is really good in this deck. Then we're just running 1 Karina. We already run 4 Ultra Balls. No need to run more Karinas. So we don't. Pretty standard there. Then we're just running 1 Lysander just because it wins games, and 1 Trump card because we will deck out occasionally if you don't have a Trump card. So that is a big deal. So you do have to run the Trump card. Then we're running 4 Sycamore. Pretty standard, allows us to go through our deck even faster. We like that. Then we're running 2 Teammates. Teammates is really good. Sometimes you just need a Strong Energy for game or a DCE for game, and you can just grab it with Teammates, so it's really good. Then we're running 3 Fighting Stadium. Not much more to say about it. Fighting Stadium's really good against EXs, so of course we'll take the extra 20 damage. We wouldn't want to run Scorched Earth or anything like that, since we have no way of getting our energy back besides Trump card. So 3 Fighting Stadium it is. Then we are running 3 Muscle Band. Muscle Band's really good in this deck. Allows you to do 20 more damage plus a Fighting Stadium. So then you're doing 80 damage on Spinning Turn plus a Strong Energy. Now you're doing 100 damage for 1 energy. It adds up quickly, and it's really good. So we are running 3 of those, and then we're just running 1 Silver Bangle for versing an EX. This plus Fighting Stadium is 50 damage. We're already doing 90, plus another 20 makes us do 110. So that allows us to like 1-hit Mega Manectric, stuff like that. So this is really good in this deck. So I do just run the 1 Silver Bangle, and that's it. Then we are running 2 DCEs just for wreck, basically. This is the only time it comes in handy. They're running 4 Fighting Energy and 4 Strong Energy. And yeah, that's all of our energy, just 10 energy. Pretty standard energy lineup and everything. So yeah, let's just jump straight into a game for you guys. How about that? Right, so I did get a quick game for us. I don't know what we're versing or anything like that. I just jumped straight into the game. I don't really know. I hope it's something easy that we can beat. We do see him having the electric cone, which is pretty cool looking if you ask me. This hand's really bad though, just because we had to discard 2 Donphans if we really want to do anything, and that kind of makes things pretty bad on us. We do see a Yanma and a Pikachu come down on the bench, and Yanma gets a DCE. And we do see a Chorus for get discarded for an Ultra Ball, and a Shaman come down. So it looks like we're playing some sort of Raichu deck if I were to guess. So there is that. I don't know how good of a matchup this is for us, but we do one-shot Raichu. We really want to get a Karina or something like that here. We really don't want to have to discard all these cards for basically no reason. We do see an Ultra Ball here, probably for another Shaymini X, which will just be absolutely huge. We do see a VS Seeker, so we will just see a Juniper here from our opponent, and our opponent's just going off with his super rare Ultra Balls and his super rare Versus Seekers, so there is that. We do see the Muscle Band come down on a Pikachu, and a Muscle Band come down on the Yanma, so we will have to be looking out for Yan Mega, and we do get the Phanpy, so that is really, really good for us. We will just do this and pass our turn, and we're basically hoping he doesn't have a Lysander evolve, kinda. And because we know he's going to evolve into something good here, like a Raichu here, so he can retreat into Yanma, or a Raichu to DCE. We do see another Ultra Ball come down. So that's all 4 of my opponent's Ultra Balls already, and we do see a Raichu finally come out, and we do see another VS Seeker. We will probably see a Chorus here for 6, and that indeed we do. A Skyfield does come down, so this means he can play another Shaman onto the field, which is kind of big. We do see yet another energy get attached to Yanma, so we are going to see it evolve into Yan Mega for its surprise attack, dealing 120, and that we do. Okay. Here we do just evolve, and now we can Sycamore, get another one, another Halucha, and another Phanpy, and I will Bicycle here, really not hitting anything. Here we'll just spinning turn out, dealing the 40 to Yan Mega, and yeah, we have that going for us at this point. We really wanted to hit like a Robo Substitute here or something, but our opponent would just Chorus for a massive amount here, and Repeat Ball, probably for another Shaman? No, for another Raichu. Okay, we will probably see another Raichu hit the bench and a DCE get attached. That'd probably be my best guess here. But who knows, and he, instead of attaching it to the one with the Muscle Band, he doesn't, so I think that's a little bit of a miss, but we do get hit for 70 from Yan Mega, which is not too surprising whatsoever. Here I will Ultra Ball just for another Halucha, just in case we don't try any Robo Subs here, but I'm pretty sure we will, and that indeed we do, so that is good for us. Here we replace the Skyfield, making him discard some cards. And he does get rid of 2 of the Shamans, so that is great for us. We don't mind that whatsoever. Here we just spinning turn for 60. The Yan Mega lives with 10 HP, which is kind of annoying, but really doesn't bother us that much. The Yan Mega is pretty meh in this matchup. It's good against like the Primal Groudons that he might verse and stuff like this, but against this deck not so much. So we do know he has 5 Pokemon down in the bench, even though it only shows 4, so there is that. And we do see another Halucha come down, and we see a DCE get attached to a Shaman, and he will pick it up, which is just fine. And we do see Halucha come up, so there is that. And we do see that our stuff is currently bugged at the moment. I will grab another Acro Bike here, and we'll grab this Bicycle just to see if we can really try anything really like super useful here. Which we really didn't, sadly. At least we know our certain things are still left in our deck, like our whatchamacallit, our trump card and stuff like that, because we are down to 14 cards already. So we are keeping pace with this Raichu deck already, which is good for us. We will probably see a Shaman come down after a Skyfield here, because he does have a lot of cards in his hand. This game, oh, we do see a trump card come out, which is really good for both of us. This means I can play kind of a little bit more faster, stuff like this. And we do see another Shaman come up here, and probably another Halucha come up here. And that indeed we do see. He's just trying to make our bench vulnerable for him. So, and there's really not too much we can do about it. So here I'm going to Ultra Ball and grab another Halucha, I think. No, we'll grab a Phanpy here. And then we're going to Bicycle. And now I think I'm going to go for the N here. Just because he is actually up a prize, so... But I forgot I don't run N in this deck, so I guess I'll just grab a Chorus and go for a Chorus. So that's what we will do, and we do get a pretty big chorus off of this, so there is that. We do hit this for another 60 and just go out into a Robosub and end our turn. He doesn't want any of his Pikachus taking any damage or anything like that, which is kind of understandable because we do one-shot the Raichus and all that stuff, so there is that. And we do see a big chorus from our opponent once again, so that's pretty fine. The question is, will he leave the Halucha inactive? Would that be our first prize take? Stuff like that, so there's a whole lot of things like that that is going on right now. We do see a repeat ball come down, which is pretty fine here. I can't really argue with that. And we do see a Raichu come down. So now we do see a Raichu, and we do see the damaged Yanmega and Halucha on the bench there. So there is that. We do see this Halucha just stay active, which is fine by me. We will just discard this and put down another one and just kill it real quick, and then just go back into it and get our prize. Next turn we'll trump card, I think, just so then we can get more Robosubs back into our deck, because I'm pretty sure we are running pretty low now. Yeah, we'd only have 2 left, so, or 1 left should I say, so this is pretty fine. Basically anything that he goes out into here dies, so we might even see a Shaman come down on his bench here. And we do see an Ultra Ball, so we do see another Yanma come out. Pretty interesting. And we do see another VS Seeker, so we'll probably see the Yanma come down and the chorus go out for 10, which is pretty big here. Though he is kind of going kind of slow here. I thought he'd be playing a little bit more aggressively with these Raichus and stuff, but it seems like he's just trying to weather the storm of Robosubs at the moment, which is fine by me. I really won't complain about that, and I will just trump card this turn as I did plan on, and we will get rid of this Robosub just for this turn, and we'll just go out into our Halucha here. This is just fine by me. The Halucha is pretty good here, and we do see a Raichu finally come out. We'll probably see a Yanmega though come down, and a Skyfield comes out right now, so there is that. This Raichu can easily KO our Halucha, so this is kind of fine by us. Next turn we just teammates and get another Robosub and stuff like that, so we start that stuff all over again. His minus the fighting weakness just makes this game really long. It's not necessarily in his favor, it just makes the game really long, because it's very hard without him Lysandering for him to be able to really get kills on our main attackers. So this is the one thing that Donphan has going for it in this matchup. And we do see a chorus, so a little bit different. We do have an absolutely huge hand that we can just constantly play from, which is really, really nice for us. I don't see why we wouldn't. And we do see another Pikachu come down. Just fine by me. We do see 2 choruses in his graveyard. Nice full art choruses, nice and sexy. I give him props on those, even on these Ultra Balls. So we do see a Muscle Band come down with a DCE and a Repeat Ball, so we probably see a Yanma come out, and that we do. So here I'm kind of questioning on what he's going to do, and he does get the quick attack kill, which I'm kind of surprised about. I was expecting a Raichu here or something like that, but we will just teammates and grab double Robosub, just because Robosub is really good right now. So we will just play double Robosub and spinning turn, get the KO, come back down into a Robosub and trade our prizes. So this is really, really good for us. We do see another Raichu come up. So we do know he has double Yanmega down on the bench, which is kind of fine at this point in the game. If he kills this, we can get a DCE and kill a fresh Yanmega. So there is that. He does have to worry about that. And we don't even have to do it on this one. We can do it on basically any of them. And we do see the Yanmega and another Halucha come down. So we'll probably see the energy get attached to this in a retreat and come up and kill the Robosub. But we actually don't see him kill the Robosub, which is kinda weird if you ask me. Here we have a lot of VS Seekers and stuff in our hand that I don't really want to Sycamore away, because then we have no way of getting back our trump card. So here I will just kinda trump card, I think, and keep things in his deck so then he's not like getting Lysanders and stuff like that constantly. So Here we will just re-trump card, plus allows us to get robo subs back and stuff, so there is that. Here I want to Ultra Ball, actually. Just for really nothing, I just kind of want to thin my hand down a little bit. I will play an energy down in this Donphan here. And I will just spinning turn here. I don't see really a need to really progress much further than this. We will probably see a Lucha come forward here now, which will be just fine in my opinion. The Halucha is not very bad at all. And we do see a Juniper instead of a Chorus for once. This is pretty good. I'm expecting this Robosub to die here. I wouldn't expect it not to, so our opponent is playing very, very well at this moment, and he does just retreat into the Halucha with all the free retreats that he's getting, so this is good for him. I am actually going to just Sycamore this hand away. We know we have another VS Seeker in deck somewhere, so we don't have to worry about not getting that. We will just replace his Fighting Stadium though, because why not? And then I think we will do this and grab nothing and Bicycle for 2 for DCE, which is really, really, really nice here. I can basically do it on anything here. I think I'll do it on this one just to kill the Halucha, just because I can, and I will, just to go up in the prize lead. So now he has to trade with me, which isn't favorable for him, and next turn we can just get a KO on basically anything with this Lysander. So he does have to remember that the Lysander is a card. He probably does want to get a Skyfield here though, so there is that. Even if he stays in with this Yanmega, he will die with the Yanmega, so because I will be doing 60 damage to it. And I don't believe he is doing the 50 plus anymore. It's only when you first evolve, I do believe. Oh, it's right when you become your active Pokemon, so this is fine. He will Lysander out the Jirachi, which is kind of big here, but kind of not at the exact same time. We'll just kill one of these Raichus that really have nothing, and then, yeah, I think we'll be good. He will get his 2 prizes, which is just fine by me. I will just come up here and spinning turn, basically, and hope he doesn't have another Lysander, I think, because if he does, this Halucha is dead and we lose the game. But if he doesn't, we win, so there is that. And we do see a Raichu come forth, which tells me he does have a VS Seeker for a Lysander in hand, so that will be GG. He asks how you win against Sides of Toad with so many items. You get very, very explosive first turn openings with this deck, so it is very easy to win against Sides and Toad, seeing they really can't KO your Donphans once you get a couple of Robo Subs out and you continue to play. But yeah, that's about it. To be honest, it's a pretty easy way to win the game. We do see a Halucha come down, and we do see the Lysander for the Halucha on the bench, so that will be a GG. I'm not going to record a different game because I think this game showcases off what this deck can do. It was kind of a bad matchup because of Yanmega and Halucha, but other than that, I think the matchup is really good, and our opponent, I don't know what he's doing. He's just typing a lot in chat instead of ending the game. So, yeah. This, I would say this is a rather good game that showcases what Donphan can do. I think if this would have been like Leafeon Raichu, we'd easily win this game, so there is that. But the Yanmega is a nice little change to the deck. I don't know how I like it. And he's questioning a lot of things about the deck, but I'm not really answering him. I'm just waiting for him to end his turn, because I don't know what he's really doing. I'll just respond to him, yes, please end. And yeah, he's just basically stalling for no reason, thank you. And he does end, so this basically just shows off what the deck can do. So I want to say thank you to everyone who's watching, and leaves a thumbs up and a dislike or either or on our my video. So yeah, there's that, and we hope you see you guys again. We'll probably release another video in just a couple days here. So yeah, see you guys soon. May RNGesus be with you, and peace out.